Stacking and investing are mutually exclusive, right? Stacking is not investing. Full stop. That's what you might hear if you're new to buying precious metals. It's confusing and frustrating without a clear, understandable definition of those two activities. So we're going to set the record straight right here. This is going to be a reference video that we can point to again and again in the future whenever these terms are discussed. Let's get into it. Whether someone who stacks gold can also be considered an investor depends on their motivation and long-term goals. Here's a breakdown of the nuances. Stacker, primarily focused on preserving wealth and protecting against inflation. Aims to accumulate physical gold over time, often in the form of bars or coins. Not actively seeking profit or high returns on their purchase. Views gold as a store of value rather than a growth asset. Now let's define an investor. Generally seeks to grow their wealth over time through various assets, including gold. Actively analyzes and researches investment opportunities, including potential risks and rewards. Views gold as a potential asset class for diversification and potential appreciation. May employ different investment strategies with gold, such as speculating on price fluctuations or purchasing for long-term growth. Overlap and nuance. In some cases, there can be an overlap between a stacker and an investor. Someone who stacks gold to hedge against inflation might also see it as an opportunity for potential long-term value appreciation, even if it's not their primary goal. The key distinction lies in the active versus passive approach, and the focus on either wealth preservation or potential growth. Some people may not see it this way, that there are no nuances, that this is black and white. They may resist the idea of associating investing with stacking because what often happens is first-time gold or silver buyers think they're going to turn a quick profit, which rarely happens. And so they get shaken out and give up on stacking. My argument is they were never interested in stacking to begin with. They were never even interested in investing. Those people are neither stackers nor investors. They are traders. They trade, moving in and out of assets frequently, dreaming of rapid gains. With that in mind, let's exclude traders from this discussion. I think it helps to stay focused on the distinction between stackers and long-term investors. Conclusion. Yes, someone who stacks gold can also be considered an investor, depending on their individual motivations and long-term goals. If their primary focus is preserving wealth and protecting against inflation, they lean more towards being a stacker. If they also consider the potential for gold to appreciate in value and incorporate it into their broader investment strategy, they exhibit characteristics of an investor. Ultimately, the terms stacker and investor are not mutually exclusive, and some individuals might fall somewhere in between, with mixed motivations for holding physical gold and silver. Let us know how you feel, and be sure to hit that like button if you found any of this useful. I would be so grateful because it truly does help the channel. If you're interested in seeing more content like this about safeguarding your future by stacking precious metals, be sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. Thanks for sticking around until the end. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time.